You're at Lake Rant, where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one is for Aber Damon, who says, rant about beers versus ciders versus spirits. Ooh boy, some stuff I have experience with. In recent times, I've been mostly drinking a lot of beer. When I first started drinking, I drank a lot more spirits. I was, drink a lot of tequila, vodka, lots of shots, lots of mixed drinks and stuff. And, those are the best ways to get drunk quick. There's not a lot of spirits that I would, choose to drink straight. I'm not really somebody who enjoys taking shots. It's just a method by which to get drunk. I can't claim that I love the taste of vodka or whiskey or rum or anything. They're barely different in my mind. Most of them are... They're all gross in their own specific way. And it just kind of depends on what mood I'm in and how my stomach is feeling, which one I'd prefer, If you've had a few beers, a shot of whiskey tastes a little bit better, but you also don't want to drink your beer before your liquor, because beer before liquor, never sicker, as they say. And I think that motto is why I used to drink a lot of spirits, because I'd always kind of start the night off with the shots, move on to the beers, because, you want the initial spike, and then the beers kind of coast you along throughout the night. But I just haven't needed to get drunk much lately. I'll get drunk at a social function, like at the family reunion I was just at. But, otherwise... most of the time it's just me and May hanging out. And when we first started dating, we would drink a lot more. We would drink lots of mixed drinks in particular. We were always making, vodka and pink lemonade. Pretty much mostly vodka-based drinks, because vodka mixes with pretty much everything, and you can mix it with drinks that actually taste good. So, we would get drunk a lot on that, but, as we got more used to each other, I think we didn't feel like we needed to drink to open up, we still drink beer, but we almost never get drunk. And I think that's why we haven't been drinking spirits. It's just we're not trying to get fucked up. We don't need to. It is not required to have a good time. We can have a good time just being sober or, just a little tipsy on a beer or two just to sort of take some of the edge off, Because a couple of beers makes your body just feel better. You don't notice all the aches and pains or psychic ails that would normally be aggressing you. Talking about this is making me want a fucking beer. So I haven't been drinking as many spirits. Ciders, ciders taste good and all. I can't, drink a bunch of ciders because it's a very acidic taste, There's apples in there. After a couple of them, my belly starts to fucking fizz up. And they're also not usually that high in alcohol content. So cider is basically a very occasional, in the mood kind of thing. But beer, oh boy, I drink a different beer almost every time. We always try to get something new every time we go grocery shopping. So I usually grab a 6-pack of something or other. I definitely favor, triples, Belgian style, white ales, amber ales, quadruple, Trappist, all that bullshit, all the pretentious beers, that the beer snobs love because they're good as fuck, they taste good, and they have a lot of alcohol, so that's the best. Not a huge fan of the black beers, the super dark ones. Not a big fan of IPAs. Depends on the one. I mean, not every IPA is super fucking hoppy, just, they're all somewhat hoppy. So, I'm not as big a fan of the IPAs, but give me a triple, give me a fucking amber or a fucking white, and I'll be great. Anything Allagash makes, for instance, excellent. Fucking Three Philosophers, if we're talking about stuff you can just find in the store, There's a lot of good breweries around here. Virginia Beach is home to, 4 breweries in itself, and then there's a bunch more in the neighboring cities. So, we've been trying to sample a lot of local beer since moving here. I'm really into the idea of, getting local stuff. So, I've been trying out a lot of the stuff, the Belgian style shit from local breweries, which is all pretty good. I mean, if a beer is particularly bad, that stands out. If a beer is particularly great, it's probably expensive. So generally, I just buy different beers every time. Certain ones I go, I'm not going to buy that one again. Certain ones I go, I remember that one being pretty okay. But I couldn't tell you which among the pretty okay ones were the best. They're just all sort of in the pot of beers I would buy again. Because you can't always find something new. But yeah, love beer, drink a lot of beer. Not a lot compared to people who really drink a lot of beer. But, I'm still drinking beer, basically, is what I'm saying. Not so much spirits or ciders lately, but there you go. There's what would have been the first 15 minutes of any pub crawl episode if Cider was still around to do the pub crawl. And there you have it.